Hello everybody. Oh, hello. Lighting. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another knitting vlog. I am hating the lighting that is coming from this window right now. Hold up. I ended my last knitting vlog with this right here, in which I ran out of yarn for it. So yeah, this is how much I have left. I did end up ordering some more yarn. So that will be coming sometime, hopefully either this week or next week. I saw that they already shipped my order, so it should be coming soon. But the forefront of this video is not going to be that, but it is instead going to be the project in this very bag. I am knitting up the Honey cardigan by Knitters and Friends, and I'm using Drops Paris 100% cotton. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. This is the yarn I'm using. It's a 100% cotton, and this, I started it last night, and I knitted up the German short rows for the shoulders and for the back yoke. And yeah, this is what we have so far. It's like really airy and light and flowy, which is what I wanted. I kind of wanted a cardigan that wasn't as heavy, so I could wear it for multiple seasons, because I wear the same clothes year round if I can. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like this cardigan, I mean this sweater right here is 100% cotton, and I do also wear it in the summer when I can. So like I like wool, but I also like cotton. My gauge, I am a little bit over gauge. When I knitted my swatch up, I knitted it in my wood needle, but I did not like the feeling of the wood needles with the cotton yarn. So I bought some metal needles. I bought some metal needles. They are purple. If you weren't aware, my favorite color is purple. My wood needles also had purple strings. I just did not want to knit an entire cardigan with wood on cotton because it felt terrible. It felt wrong, and I didn't want to knit that. So I bought some. These is just like a cheaper set from Amazon. I will link it down in my Amazon storefront, and I will link these down too if you want to buy either ones. These ones are significantly cheaper than these ones, I'm gonna be honest with you. And they work fine. They work. I haven't had any problems with them, like any friction issues, any yarn catch. Like I haven't had any problems with them. So love them so far. Today it is the last day of my fall break, which means it's my last day to be able to just sit and knit all day. It's currently 11:07 p.m. Whoa, 11:07 a.m. And I want to just spend my day crocheting and knitting. I do have a crochet project I'm working on right now. I'm going to try to finish that crochet project. It's probably going to take a lot of my time, and I also have to do some schoolwork today. So sadly, as much as I would love to sit here and say I'm going to knit and crochet all day, I'm not going to, but I'm going to do it as much as possible because I know these upcoming weeks it's not going to be able to happen for me. But it is see-through, which I was worried about. I'm thinking about undoing this entire thing and redoing it in 4mm instead of 4.5s, just so the stitches will be a little tighter. But this is like 2 hours of work, but I'm like, I do want my stitches to be a tidbit tighter. I'm going to work on my crochet project and ponder restarting this. I think I am going to restart it actually, simply because I'm a little over gauge, you know? It'll be easier to knit it on smaller needles. But I finished so much already. What if I just start using smaller needles right now? That's not smart. Okay, let's do some actual knitting. Let's do some knitting. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and redo everything I've done so far on this one because I like the way this looks just a little bit better, and I actually meet gauge. So just a few hours worth of work, nothing serious, you know, nothing crazy, you know, better here than trying it on later and hating it, you know. That's what I'm gonna tell myself for now, because yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and unravel all of this and cake the yarn back up. Guys, make sure you gauge swatch if you're switching needles. Make sure you gauge swatch. Okay guys, I have cast it back on and I'm now working the German short rows, but sadly I have to do some crocheting instead of some knitting. I was literally about to just start knitting out of habit. I'm going to put on my needle stoppers before I start knitting again, and then, you know, but I cast it back on. Took a lot of practice. I mean, took a lot of patience, but I cast it back on. Pray for me, because this is about to be a struggle, because I struggle with German short rows. Not because it's hard, but because like it's like having to constantly work into the initial cast on for more rows than you want to. Very annoying. I don't like it. I don't. Hello guys. I'm currently baking. I just finished these cookies. You can't really see. They're not dark enough. They're a little light skin. I'm not effing with the fact that they're a little light skin. I don't like that they're a little light skin. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Slut. She didn't want to talk to me today. Okay, so I just finished these cookies. I just got done baking, you know, and I actually washed my dishes right after I got done baking. That is a rarity for me. But I did want to show you guys because I was knitting. I'm back to where I was before I ripped it all apart. So back to where I was. I am now meeting more gauge. If you can tell, it's significantly shorter. That's because I'm closer to gauge. Before it was like, I think it was like 5 or 6 centimeters longer than it was supposed to be. This one is how long it's supposed to be for this part. So, you know, I'm happy about that. And also the stitches just look so much tighter, don't they? They look so much better. It's a little less flowy because obviously like the stitches are tighter, but you know, it looks better overall. I am going to let these cookies cool while I let the other ones bake. But I want to show you guys that I actually do bake. These are, hold on, look at those. And no, they're not in a cookie sheet because I don't have a cookie sheet and I don't want to buy one. But they are brownie, they're supposed to be brownie cookies apparently. And like the recipe like called, they're like, you have to use a hand mixer to create the crackling on the top like a brownie would do. Mine crackled on top and I didn't use a hand mixer because my hand mixer doesn't come till tomorrow. So, you know, you don't have to use a hand mixer. You just have to spend 20 minutes of your time instead of 3 to 5 minutes. Anywho, that was like all the update I have for you guys. I just wanted to tell you guys that I did finish the, I am back to where I was before. Oh, this is my crochet hook. Usually my mic is on here. But I don't really have anything else to tell you guys. Like on Monday, it's Wednesday now. On Monday, no, it was last Friday. On Friday, I got like a random order from Etsy. And I forgot that my Etsy was still like active. And it's still active if you do want to order something from my Etsy. But it's only like 3 different types of hats on there. Anywho, so I had to make that order and ship it off today. And it made me remember how fast hats are. Because like everything on my Etsy is hats. That hat took me like an hour to make. I've been making too many cardigans and shirts and whatnot. I forgot that you could literally only spend an hour on a project. Insane. Okay. Anywho, let's try one before I put them all into the bucket of doom. See that? Oh, these are good. You have fire. Oh my god. Well, this is so good. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. The middle is doughy. It's like a fudge brownie. That's why they're brownie cookies. Wow. This is really good. Wow. I mean, wow. 10 out of 10, Ryan. 10 out of 10. Ta-da! I also have these ones. I put those ones in the fridge for like 30 minutes and then I baked them. So they're a little bit thicker. And I want to see if that would make it like fudgier. But they're still cooling down, so we're not gonna mess with those yet. These ones, fire. Maybe I'll put the recipe somewhere. If I remember, I'll put the recipe down below because they turned out really good. Now I'm gonna actually get back to knitting. Little baking intermission. Okay guys, so I was running out of yarn with the current ball that I was using, so I randomly decided that I am going to literally roll all of my yarn up because like having to sit and roll up the yarn right after finishing a yarn, like no, I just want to be able to grab it and work on it. So I rolled up all of my yarn. It's right here in front of me. I forgot a little something while I was recording. Okay, anywho, it's right in front of me. They're all right here. There's about 7 of them here. No. It's also like gonna help me with knowing how much yarn I have left. Instead of having to count 16 balls of yarn, I now only have to count 8, well now 7 balls of yarn. So it helped so much. Okay, but I did get to knit on this a little bit earlier today. While I was at the library, I took some time to knit up some of the back yoke and I have not yet measured it, but I don't think I'm quite to the 30 centimeters I need yet, but I can measure it right here with you guys. Let me grab my tape measure. The only thing about measuring a stockinette sweater is the fact that it curls so much, so I have to sit here and like hold it to uncurl it. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. Oh, wrong side of the tape measure. Okay, so I'm about 27 centimeters right now, so I need about 3 more centimeters. I'm like 27 and a half, so I need like 2.5 more centimeters. And from what I see on here, I'd say like 7 more rows possibly. So I have 7 more rows and then I'll be done with the back yoke. That is so exciting. It is 8:09 p.m. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, but well, no. Okay, I was about to lie to you guys. I do have to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow for another video, which should be out before this one. So go watch that one. But I do have to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. But other than that, the only thing on my agenda is study, work on thesis, and craft, knit. I also figured out if I double wrap my yarn, if I double wrap my yarn around my finger, it gives me tighter tension, which you think it could, duh. But like for me, for some reason, I thought it would be too tight tension, but to me, it's actually pretty perfect tension. You can kind of like see, well, not really. Yeah, you can kind of see, not really. It looks like I'm being nitpicky, but like the rows on up here, I didn't do it for, and then the rows up here, I did do it for, and you can kind of see the tension just looks better up here. I think it looks more even and tighter, and I kind of like it better, especially working with a cotton that has like divine stitch definition. I think it's like, I don't know, I think it works just so much better in general. If you're wondering, if you want to make this and like you want to use the same yarn I did, if you want to make a cozy one, I don't recommend using cotton. But if you do, I'm making the size 3 and I'm about to hit 100 grams. I'm thinking I will hit it very soon, and I'm still on the back yoke. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 grams left, I think. I don't know if that'll be enough yarn for this, but maybe. I don't know if it'll be enough. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just ordered, I guesstimated because she held 2 together, and like I just don't like holding. I didn't want to hold 2 together. So especially like not a mohair, especially because I'm working with a cotton. I didn't want to really hold a mohair with it, especially. And also, I just haven't found a mohair that I want to work with yet. So I just guesstimated on how much yarn I should use. Oh yeah, also, if you have any like mohair substitutes or like baby alpaca yarns that I can use, please tell me down below. I do want to try holding like something with like a lace weight or a mohair. But the thing is, I just need to find one that won't irritate my skin and won't irritate my allergies the entire time I'm using it. So that's why I haven't really used one yet, but I do want to because I have a sweater I want to make, and I think it would look beautiful with a merino wool held with like a mohair or a baby alpaca. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm taking all suggestions for stuff like that. I am always down to figure out and learn more yarns. You know what I mean? Also, I don't know if you remember the beginning of the video, I had all my clothes on my bed. I folded them all. It has been 4 days since then. I folded them last night, but I folded them all, and that's all that matters. I'm about to just knit and watch One Piece because that's when I'm in the mood for watching right now. But when I finish this back yoke, I will update you guys. I have taken my needles off. I'm done with the back yoke. Yay. I'm gonna mark it off on my Mila note to make sure that I keep up with it. But I have not done like just a stockinette sweater since last year. Did I do one last year? No, I didn't. I haven't done a stockinette sweater in a while. Let's just say that. And I forgot how fast stockinette can get. Like, I don't really mind pearls because the way I purl doesn't really, it's like slower than my knits, but it's not like so much slower that it's like actually affecting my work, like affecting my workflow. But like, I don't know. This took me about 3 days of work, and that's like 3 days of working on and off, like working in the cracks. So honestly, stockinette is such a nice little break from everything. Nice little break, you know what I mean? I do have ideas for another cable sweater that I want to make, that I want to design, but that is for later. That is for after I finish all the stockinette stuff, the simple stockinette stuff that I want to do. So we're not gonna worry about that too much. I'm about to wash my face and go lay in bed. But let's start on the shoulders. Hi guys, it's the next morning and I am about to go to the mall in a little bit because I need to buy some more yarn for another project and return a makeup item and return this face powder. It's just not my color and it looks bad on me. But I'm not going to be bringing the cardigan with me because I don't want to carry around because it's kind of getting big, and also like I'm to the point where I have to keep measuring it and I don't want to bring all that with me. So I'm going to be bringing instead this yarn here and 5mm hook maybe, needle, 5mm needle. And I'm gonna make a garter scarf. I've been wanting to make a maroon scarf for so long. And this is the perfect time to start one, just as like a little on the bus project, because riding the bus. So I'm gonna do that right now. Y'all are like crooked, but that I should. Oh, I didn't even show you guys before I walk off. I got this far on the right shoulder last night, so I did the shaping, and now I'm just working the rest of the rows to get to the length I need. I did this all like last night, like the entire shoulder since I talked to you guys until now. I did all this, and then I'm about to do the other side, but it's looking pretty good. If you like, it's looking like nothing if you don't know the construction of knitting, but I swear it looks good. Like it looks, never mind. I don't know why I'm trying to convince you guys. Obviously you know knitting, you're watching my video. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store now. And I'm gonna knit some of that scarf. We're starting a second project in this video. We love a vlog where we have multiple projects going on, and probably will finish neither in the video. I may have bought more than I should have. Okay, before I show you guys my little bit of a shopping haul, I will show you guys. I did this much on the scarf while I was on the bus. It is going to be like a thick scarf. I dropped some stitches. Oh, I'll pick those up later. It is going to be like a thicker scarf, so that's why it's so wide. Now that that's out of the way, all the stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. Firstly, the yarn I needed for my project. This video should be out by now, so you probably already knew about that. Toss. Some more crochet hooks. I want to make some polymer clay handles for crochet hooks, so I bought some more. This was like $1.99. I'm not really stressing. Some new yarn scissors. Wait for it to focus. Hello. Some new yarn scissors. My current ones are pretty dull now, so I needed some new ones. So I got some new ones. And then some like circle, like large jump rings. I don't really know what they're called. Yeah, they're 15 gauge jump rings. I want to make some knitting stitch markers, polymer clay again. And I didn't have any stitch rings or key rings that were big enough to go on like a knitting needle. So I bought some of these. And last but actually least, because I can't even find it in the bag, a new chain for my necklace. I'm gonna like get out of frame. You guys can barely see, but it's just a chain for my necklace. And that's all. That's all from Hobby Lobby. I then went over to Ulta Beauty to return the powder that I was supposed to return, and they did let me do a return. Yay for that. And then I was like, well, now I have extra money on my card. Instead of thinking, oh, now I got my money back, I thought, oh, now I have more money to spend. I bought some jeans from Old Navy because it was right across the thing from Ulta. I've been looking for just like plain jeans that are like wide leg baggy and that aren't high rise. I don't like high rise because I feel like it accentuates this area, my stomach. And so I like mid rise because it doesn't really like accentuate it. And then it's a nice fit. So I got these and they fit perfectly. I have a really bad habit of buying jeans that are too long because I like the look of like the bunch jeans. So now I don't own any jeans that are actually the right length. So these are the right length, right fit, right rise. These are perfect. I was scared they weren't gonna fit. I did have to size up. For some reason at Old Navy, I'm a size bigger than I am like literally every other brand, but that's whatever. These are perfect. If I wasn't wearing sweatpants today, these are the type of jeans I would have wore with this outfit going on the bed. And then I was gonna go to H&M to look for some like coats and whatnot for the winter. And I ran into Bath and Body Works. Technically, I ran into White Barn, which is connected to Bath and Body Works. So I got some new candles because I'm gonna show you guys. This is my old candle. I got this last Christmas, and I have burnt her to the ground. I've used every single ounce of it I can. The wicks don't even light anymore. They like, look at those. They don't. I feel like I could put some more wicks in there and still burn those, but instead, I got some new candles. I really enjoyed the scent of like baked cookies. So I got this one. It's another Christmas one. I really like Christmas scents because they give me that scent of like baked cookies or baked goods. I got this one. That's the inside. It's a single, they're both single wicks. They were buy one, get one free. How could I pass up on that? This one is like I'm bad at explaining smells. It smells like you just baked some cookies, some gingerbread. It smells like cinnamon? I don't know. It smells really, really good. Sniff it. You got a good whiff? It smells good, doesn't it? And then I got cinnamon spiced vanilla. This one is not a Christmas one, so I didn't feel as bad because I was gonna buy 2 Christmas themed ones, and the girl was like, 2 Christmas themed? It's not even Christmas yet. And I'm like, girl, you're so right. The other one was like apple pumpkin or something like that. It smelled really good, but it didn't have that baked good smell. It just kind of had that like sweet smell, which I like that too. But this one is from White Barn. This one is Bath Bath and Body Works. This one's White Barn. This one, fresh ground cinnamon sugar crystals and vanilla bean. To me, this one smells more mature. This one smells like something your child would pick out. This one smells like something you would pick out. You know what I mean? Or your child, the adult, your mother maybe. It's just a little bit more adult, a little bit more, feels more grown. When I'm feeling more mature, this is the one I'm gonna whip out. This one will probably be not whipped out that much. But it smells really, really good, and I like it a lot. They had a lot of candles. I sniffed almost every single candle, and I had a really bad headache, but I love candles, so it really did not bother me. Anywho, that is the end of this haul. That is all I got. I'm not spending money irresponsibly. These are all things that I've been like on the look for, so I use this trip as like an excuse to buy it, but like it's not like I didn't like buy it on willy-nilly. Like I've been looking for jeans. I've been looking for a new candle. As you can see, I've been looking for a new candle. So the only thing is I'm sad I didn't get a 3-wick, but like I could get 2 1-wicks. One, I think I paid like $18. Oh yeah, these are $16.95. I can get 2 of these, buy one get one free. Or I could have got 2 3-wicks, but to be honest, I wasn't feeling the 3-wicks. I only liked one of the 3-wick smells, and like it didn't feel useful to get 1 3-wick, one 3-wick, 1 1-wick, because like I didn't feel like I really got it for free. Like for this one, it really feels like I got the second one for free, but I feel like the other one it wouldn't feel like free because I would have had to still pay the amount. I wouldn't feel like I got my money's worth, even though technically I would have. It's a weird way my brain works. I have to get 2 of the same thing in order for buy one get one free to work in my brain. So anywho, I am gonna go out there and I think I'm going to burn this one, and oh, actually I'm gonna eat, burn this, and watch some television and knit or crochet, whichever one I feel like doing. This has been a really long clip of me talking about the things I bought. Hello guys, I got a package that I'm gonna open with you guys. It is extremely important for this video. Well, no, it's extremely important if you watch my last knitting vlog. This is from Lind Hobby. If you don't know, usually I order my yarn from Wool Warehouse, but sadly, Wool Warehouse is not delivering to the US. And luckily, I got this package before the US actually stopped receiving, or countries stopped sending things to the US altogether. A lot of countries have stopped sending stuff to the US altogether. This is from Denmark. Denmark is included in that, so I'm so glad I got this before that officially goes into act. But let's open it up, okay? So first things first. Oh my god. So I'll show you guys that in a second actually. First we're gonna do the stars of the show. These bad boys. If you don't know, in my last video, my last knitting vlog, I did not have the chance to finish this beautiful sweater shirt thingy. And it's because I nearly ran out of yarn. This is all the yarn I had left. So I decided to just order some more yarn for it. And here it is. It is the Drops Flora. It recommends a 3mm needle. This is a 50 grain ball with 210 meters in it. I got the color 17, which I believe was called yellow. And then I also got color 29, which was tangerine, if you look on the website. And this yarn is over 2 years old, so I was scared the dye lots wouldn't match up well, but honestly, the dye lots are matching up pretty well. I'm not seeing much of a difference between my dye lots. So very excited about that. I got 2 of each color because I didn't want to have to run out again. So there's that. Love that. It feels so nice. Honestly, I forgot how good this yarn feels. It's like, I don't know. It feels so nice. I love Drops Flora with everything in me. It is my favorite. I think it's a weight one yarn. I'm not 100% sure. Fingering weight. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's fingering weight. It's my favorite fingering weight yarn to work with wool and alpaca. So now I can finish this. I don't know if it'll be in this vlog, but I will be working on it now. And then I also got this Merino Bliss. It's the Lind Hobby brand itself. This is what it looks like. And it's a merino wool, 100% merino superwash wool. It is so soft. That's why I said whoa when I opened my bag earlier. It is insanely soft, not itchy on my skin. It feels so nice. It's a 50 gram ball with 115 meters in it. So I think that's like a sport weight. I think it's about a sport weight. And I do want to make a pair of mittens. And I thought this would be perfect. I don't know if this will be enough yarn for, now that I think about it, I don't know if this will be enough yarn, but isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I decided to go with colors. Where are your color name? Color LHMB11531. I wish I was joking. Wait for that to focus. You guys see that? Y'all see that color name? I don't know why my camera's been tripping with the focus lately, but whatever. But I'm pretty sure this one was called like navy, and then this one was like it's like you can't really see it on camera. It's like an off-white, like a cream tan. I don't really know what the names are. But yeah, it is genuinely so soft. I'm like actually surprised. It feels so nice in the ball. I can't wait to see what it's going to feel like worked up into mittens possibly. So yeah, I would 100%, now that I feel it, I want to make a sweater out of this. I want to make a sweater. Yeah, feels amazing. I love it. So that's all I got. You might be thinking, girl, aren't you supposed to be working through your yarn stash? This is to finish a project, and this is to try a new yarn. So this one was more of like me trying to reach the amount of money to where it doesn't feel stupid to order full balls of yarn and it ended up costing like way too much money because of shipping. So I added this so then it felt a little bit like more worth it. Plus they're having a sale. How can you pass up on a sale? Anywho, yeah, I'm super excited to get back to knitting. That's all. This is about 200 more grams of this yarn. I'm hoping that'll help me finish it. I'm hoping that will help me finish it, but we'll see. Wow, it looks amazing. I'm like amazed by how well it's matching up with the old yarn, considering that one's almost 2 years old. Okay, I'm gonna get back to knitting. I'm currently watching YouTube and knitting, so I'm gonna get back to doing that. I have finished our right shoulder. I'm gonna put this on for you guys. Oh, I just realized I want a red. It doesn't matter. Right shoulder is finished. Ooh, isn't that smexy sexy? The curling makes it really hard to see, as well as the fact that I have on a fully red sweater right now. But I have finished the right shoulder. Tension looks insane, but I truthfully don't care right now. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the left shoulder. I was like thinking I should probably count the amount of rows that I did here so I can match it on the other side. I'll do that when I get to that part. I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just watching some YouTube, catching up on the channels some videos that I had missed because I was like binge watching some other YouTubers. But yeah, it's time to cast on the last shoulder. I want to finish this last shoulder, but I do have to do some work, some editing. I took a break from editing to knit. I do want to finish the shoulder sometime soon, so then I'm just working in the round, because once I start this one, not in the round, I'm working the full body, because once I start working the full body, I think I'm going to take a pause from this and then start and finish the other project. I think that'll be like my best course of action, but I do just want to get this to a point to where I'm only working with one cable on the project, and I also don't have to worry about like sizing and all that stuff. I just have to knit down to my desired length. So once I get to that point, it'll feel like more of a mindless project, so I can go ahead and go to that other one, finish it, and then come back here. Are you guys like catching my drift on why I wanted? I don't know either. It just makes more sense in my head. Side note, these little scissors that I got, they're literally so perfect. I love them so much because I can literally stick them in my knitting cables thingy, and like they're always there for me. My emotional support scissors now. Okay, anyhow, I'm gonna do a little bit of knitting. I think I'm gonna knit until like 8, and then I'm gonna do some editing. I try to go to sleep by 10, but honestly these last few nights I've been staying up late, so I think I'm going to use the fact that I stay up late. Instead of laying in bed and scrolling on TikTok, I'm gonna use that time to edit instead. I'm gonna be like smart with my time. Yeah. Good morning, my lovelies. It has been a few days since the last time I updated you guys, but I haven't really been working that much because I had a lot to do yesterday, but I have started on the right, is this the right or the left? Left shoulder. And I'm to the point, I'm finished with my increases. I just did my cast on stitches, so I'm now just going to be working until this matches this. That's all I'm doing for that right now. And then yesterday I had the sudden urge to do some polymer clay, and so I did do some. Mind you, I'm still a beginner and I have not touched polymer clay since May. Don't judge me for the way they look. But I did this little froggy. Isn't he so cute? Okay, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, there we go. My product showcase was off. There's this one. You can kind of see all my imperfections in it, but I don't care. And it's just a little hook. I accidentally made this part too short, so I probably won't even use this hook that much, but I think the froggy's so cute. And then I made this hook, and this one I was just bored. I did some hearts. I don't even know what these are. Are these flowers? I genuinely don't know what those are. But I did this, and I made this one like the perfect length, so this is a little bit longer. But I think these are so cute. I think they're so cute. Okay, and the bottom was supposed to be flat, but obviously you can tell it's not that flat. And then I also made some stitch markers. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little frog. Isn't he so cute? I need to glaze all of these, by the way. These are unglazed. And then I did a little cookie, and I did this little, it's Luffy's hat. You can kind of see it. I think it all turned out so freaking cute. I kind of love all of it. I think my favorite is going to be either, oh, I didn't even show you guys. I also did Squirtle. Can you see him? He's right there. He's too tiny to focus. There we go. I also did Squirtle. He's so tiny and he's so imperfect, but I love him so much. I still need to glaze all of these, put the keychains on and whatnot. I'm not doing that right now because I have class in like 45 minutes, I think. A little over 45 minutes. So I'm not doing it right now, but I just wanted to show you guys that I do still do clay. For the cookie, I think my favorite might be the cookie. I don't know. It's so thick. I like my cookies. And then I really like this hook. I like the design on this hook. I wish I did a little smoother, but I like the design on this hook. Anywho, I also made some sugar cookies yesterday because I want to practice making frostings, but I don't want to make a cake every time I have to make a frosting. And I think just having a bunch of frosting would be useless. So I was like, oh, I can make some sugar cookies. So I can practice making frosting and then I'm just going to put them on those sugar cookies. I think that's like the best bet of what I can do. I'm knitting right now. It is like it's like so gloomy outside today. And I don't, like, I have on this outfit and it's like a long sleeve, but I'm thinking I might have to change or put on a jacket. I'm gonna have to put on a jacket because it is so windy. Like, I'm looking out my window. I kid you not, as soon as I said that, the garbage can thingy flew open. That's insane. That's actually insane. But I don't really have anything to talk to you guys about, so I am gonna let you go. I'm gonna knit until class time. Good morning, guys. It's been a few days since the last time I have talked to you guys. Yesterday I was really busy. I think I've talked about this before. I'm on campus from 8 a.m. to like 9 p.m. on Tuesdays, so that's why I don't ever film anything on Tuesdays. But today I don't have class until 3, but I do have meetings with my advisors this morning because I realized I have not talked about it yet on any of my platforms, but I am going abroad. I am studying abroad next semester. So from January to May, I will be in a different country studying for an entire country for entire semester. I am going to Dublin, Ireland. Yep, that was the choice I made. It was cheaper than a lot of the other choices, as well as Ireland seems fun. And then, like, imagine being in Ireland during St. Patrick's Day. There's a lot of reasons I chose it also academically. They have a really good, like, linguistics program and stuff like that. But I'm super excited, and everything I have been doing my entire life has been pushed upside down. No, I'm just kidding. Everything I've been doing knit-wise is actually to prepare me for Ireland because it is a completely different climate. Okay, not completely different, but I know I'm aware there it doesn't get as warm as it gets here. So I'll need more sweaters probably, and like I'm also out looking for a coat. If you guys have any like coat recommendations, like not bubble coats. Bubble coats sensory overload. Like bomber jackets, leather jackets, like those Carhartt jackets for a cheaper price. I'm open, but I might just end up in a Carhartt jacket. To be honest. But yeah, I realized I never talked about it. I never had the chance to talk about it. Kind of just like skimmed over it. Yeah, I'm going abroad. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. Yeah, so now that we got that part over, I am today wearing my sweater. If about a few videos ago, I don't know, it'll be there or up there, one of the sides. I made this sweater and it is finally cold enough for me to be able to wear it out. It is 40 degrees today. 50. Oops. It's 50 degrees today, which actually is not that cold now that I think about it, but it's cold enough for me to wear a sweater, a full wool sweater. Because before it was like getting into the 60s by the end of the day and I would have been sweating if I wore this. And also I have to wear an undershirt with it because it's wool and I am sensitive to wool. So I'm fine. I'm happy I finally get to wear it. I'm just wearing it with these dark denim jeans and then I don't have on my shoes yet. Right now I have my Crocs, but I'll probably put on like my Mary Janes or something to balance with the white. Now to my cardigan updates. I'm still working on my shoulder. I have quite a bit to go. I've just been working rows and rows and rows. It's not like it's like a slow knit. It's just I don't have a lot of time to knit. I'm knitting in the cracks of like every day, all my stuff. Like I'm knitting when I have little bitty breaks or something during the day. But like I think I picked it up and knit it like twice yesterday. One time after one of my classes and another time during crochet club, which if you didn't know, I'm not in crochet club. I'm part of the e-board for crochet club and I teach people how to crochet. Like that's my job or my position. So a lot of the times in crochet club, I don't actually get to sit down and crochet a lot because I'm up teaching. Like if there's any beginners, I'll be teaching them. If there's any like anybody who wants to learn how to do something, I can teach them how to do it as long as I know how to do it first. And I also teach lessons, like small like lessons every week. So I don't even get to crochet in crochet club because I decided I want a job in crochet club. I have only been working on the cardigan for now because like it's just been my hyper focus right now. I really want to finish it. Right now I look like Christmas with the red and the green, but I really want to like finish it soon. Not the whole cardigan, but finish the yoke and then be able to work on just the body, like the mindless knitting of the body. It's just like, I don't know, so I can actually take it everywhere with me because right now, as soon as I get to a part where I have to count, I just put it down and don't work on it. I have a meeting with my advisor in like 45 minutes-ish. Side note, I am matching my new, oh, I never showed you guys my finished polymer clay stuff after I glaze them and whatnot. I'll show you guys that. So this is the first hook, the 5mm hook. This is how this one turned out. None of these are like practical, but I think they turned out so cute. I really like this one. I do. I really like the way it turned out. You can kind of see like the little flowers have like brown centers to match this, even though they're two different browns. Oh well. And then this one, I'm kind of matching this one today, honestly. The color's not really showing up well because of the lighting. Hold up. That one, this one is so cute. You can't tell me this one isn't adorable. Kind of matching. We're kind of matching. I feel like now I have to knit crochet something with this one because I'm kind of matching it. But this is a 4.25, I believe. This one turned out absolutely adorable. You can still see all my imperfections, but now that it's shiny, it makes it cuter. And then we have all of my stitch markers. These are so cute. You can barely see them. They're so cute. I don't know. It's so much cuter when it's glossier. It's not like super glossy, but it's like glossy enough to make it look cuter. You know, here's my cookie. Kind of like, there we go. It's really cute. I really do like all of these. I think the Luffy hat is absolutely adorable. It's very fitting because I'm watching One Piece right now. And the ASMR of them. Listen. We love some good ASMR in here. So now they're just going into my crochet bucket thingy. Now I truthfully have literally nothing else to talk to you guys about. I have quite some time before I have my meeting with my advisor, and luckily it's not my advisor. Yeah, my advisor. So, and luckily it's online, so I'll be able to sit in my room. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna knit as many rows as I can on that cardigan until I can get to the round. And yeah, that is the goal for today. Today, I want to at least get to the point, not the round. I keep saying the round because that's what it is for like a sweater. But for this, it's just the whole body. I have the hiccups. I haven't even ate anything. I'm going to get to crocheting. I mean, knitting. Hello guys, I have joined the body in my sweater. Also, we have a new mic for now because I made the hook thing too small. So this is our new mic. Lovely. Oh, it's a little dark. There we go. Okay, so anywho, I've joined the body together, and I always forget when I need to show off the sweater, like I don't need to have the mic in my hand because I need both of my hands to show it off. But this is where we're at. You can see all my imperfections and tension. I'm not perfect, and that's fine. That is 100% fine. Will probably never be. I have joined. You can kind of see where I joined in the other underarm. This one did not require any extra stitches for the underarm, which I actually kind of greatly appreciate because I hate casting on extra stitches in the underarm. I don't know why. I just do. But this is where we're at now with this one, and I have yet to try it on. I'm a little scared, but we're gonna try it on right now. First, let me get some needle stoppers so they don't fall off. Bloop. Bloop. So this is our fit. It's very high neck. Love that. If you couldn't tell, I'm really in like a higher neck rather than a lower neck phase right now. There we go. Wow. Wow. The armpits are pretty good. Keep in mind, I want a baggy t-shirt. The armpits are pretty good. Everything is fitting pretty well. I was scared that the size was going to be too small for me because usually I knit like a 4 or 5 in knitting patterns. But this one, I'm knitting a size 3, which I think it's because it goes small, medium, large instead of extra small, small, medium, large. That makes sense. But no, it fits. It fits perfectly. Oh, wow. The color looks amazing. I really love this red. I really love red in general, to be honest. So I don't know if I'm the judge. I'm supposed to be the judge of that, but yeah, this is what we're looking like. I'm so excited to actually get to finish this. This is like the phase of the cardigan where like trying it on makes you want to make it more because like you're excited about seeing the end product. Like being able to see what you have so far and being able to imagine what you're about to have. It makes it so exciting. I swear to God, it makes it so more exciting because you're like anticipating the ending project. This is why I like bigger projects because I like the phase where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be so tired of knitting this. But then you get the excitement when you try it on and you can see like the potential and you get so excited about it. That is like, oh, it's my favorite phase in knitting. Like, or crocheting. That's why I like big projects because, especially like big clothing projects, because I like being able to see the potential when I try it on. And right now I'm seeing the potential. Obviously, like it's stuck in it, so it's curling a lot. So it'll be even more fitting better post blocking after all the things are added. I cannot wait. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. But now I'm going to knit on it some more. I'm just going to continue to knit on it. I know I said I was going to start that other thing, but I think I'm going to wait till the next knitting vlog to start that, just so we have a little bit of cohesion in this one. You know, working on this project, then I'll work on that project in the next vlog. Yeah, I love it so much. I should have brought my light in here. Okay, it is now 5:41. I always do this. It's now 5:41, and I don't have any assignments due today. My next assignment isn't due till Friday. It's Wednesday. So I think I'm going to spend my spare time knitting before I have to start getting back into work. I do have to do some work for my thesis, but I like to do that on campus rather than in here because I feel more locked in on campus. While I'm at home, I'm going to be knitting, and possibly knitting. I'm genuinely so excited about this. Oh my gosh. Now I need to make a vest. Ooh, a vest in this color. Oh my God. I have an odd obsession with red. It just came to my attention that I never officially ended this video off, so we're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna show you guys how far I've made it in the cardigan. So, ooh, I dropped some yarn. So this is how far I've made it. I'll put it on. I'm actually pretty far into it. I am about to finish my 4th ball of yarn, so I'm currently contemplating if I'll have enough yarn because I think I only have 4 balls left and I have to do both sleeves plus the middle and the out and the neck. And I think both sleeves will take 1 each, so I don't know if I'll have enough, but this is how far we are. Honestly, we're really close to being done with the body. I'm thinking just like a little bit more and then ribbing. So that is my update on this. I will continue working on it until I run out of yarn. If I run out of yarn, I will order more and it will be on hold for a little bit while I order more, but I won't stop working on it, you know? It is looking fantabulous right now though. It is looking fantabulous right now. So this is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next knitting vlog. I also wanted to show you guys, I made this little bear yesterday. Isn't he so cute? He's wonky as heck, but isn't he so cute? How many times do I say so cute when describing things? Yeah, I put him on backwards. This is supposed to be the front. I accidentally put his head on backwards, but yeah. I'm getting in my polymer clay bag, y'all.